don't hurt yourself. This is a machine. The machine does the work for you. So you should be relaxed. I mean, even though it's very relaxed. Just strike and relax. Strike and relax. It's not that big a deal when you can do it. With the training, I mean, when you train, you always keep in the forefront of your mind that if it hurts or if it's difficult, you're doing it wrong. If you're having trouble playing the piano, it's because you're doing it wrong. Like, when I play, it's easy. I don't even have to think about it. Because I play, right? When I didn't know how to do it, it was a struggle. Especially with my hands, you know, you get all these tension. Your wrist hurts and you do these things with your hands that just doesn't make any sense. It takes a lot of years to get good at it, but just always keep that in your head. If you ever have any doubts, watch somebody play anything by Liszt. Like, go on YouTube and watch a pianist play something by Liszt. And it's just like, geez, fucking Christ. Or Art Tatum or Oscar Peterson. Watch the way their hands move. And the most intense, big things, they're just like kind of, you know, whatever. I mean, there's showmanship and stuff that they'll go for, but, you know, it's a walk in the park. Anything. Well, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I used to practice that for hours when I was a little kid.
Oh, wow.
And it was fun. But and I couldn't do it because I was like, Lydian, no. I can't even do it anymore. Anyway, yeah. If you relax, you can do it. I was at the height of my classical technique. I could play the fuck out of that. But anyway, not anymore. Anyway, what were we talking about? Why am I doing this?
You
were
showing me,
So, variation of melodies. So, in the beginning, when you learn a scale, you want to kind of acquaint yourself with it because you don't know what it sounds like because you don't know the scale yet. So when you get a new scale, you say, "Oh, here's the notes. Ooh, look at that: C, E flat, F, G, and B flat." So mess with it. You know, sing it. Right? Do different patterns. You can play it up and down. You can play it up even further. Back down. Do different patterns. Slower than that, of course. Skip notes. Anything you can think of to just kind of, if nothing else, memorize where the notes are. You can also, again, try to sing the notes as you play them. Bum, and you can go ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 ba. Not with any particular rhythm or any melody in mind. Just try to nail those notes, because if you can go ba da 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 dum, da 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 dum. It's just speaking. You're just expressing yourself and what you need ultimately. And this is the most difficult thing, by the way. This is not easy. What I just did is not. It's the hardest thing you can do on the instrument. So be nice to yourself. This takes a long time to develop, but that's what we're doing. Just like I'm just communicating thoughts to you with my words. I'm not thinking about grammar structure. I'm not thinking about spelling of words. I'm not even thinking about the words. They're just coming out. It's kind of amazing. The human brain does that.
Yeah.
But with music, it's the same thing. Imagine how long, or try to remember how long it took you to learn to speak. And the steps. You have to, okay, that's, okay, there it is. You know, hitting all the different notes. But then taking those, you think of those as letters or words or whatever, and then putting them together. great thing about instruments is that you can go way out of your singing range. It's a lot, you know, you can never... I couldn't sing that, right? Nobody can sing it. Maybe they could. I don't know. Why would you want to? Anyway, so what I'm getting at here, the next phase of the lecture, from if I look at my notes. Yeah. So the next phase is variation. So thinking about, or before that, call and response, like what we were doing before, if you take just some simple... Alright? Da 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 ba ba tu ha. Right? Play it somewhere else. The same rhythm, different combinations of notes. I'm throwing in the F sharp from the blues scale. Use that to kind of explore around. You're gonna, even if you don't know what it's gonna sound like yet, try it. Try it out. You might surprise yourself. You might find some things that are interesting. Nothing's gonna sound awful. Worst thing that's gonna happen is gonna be like, well, whatever. But we're stoked with that at this point. It's not going to be brilliant, so it will be eventually. But, so get in the habit of doing things like this. If you hear, you know, dum bum ba dum dum ba ba do da, you know, ba ba da 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 da, ga do da. Those kind of rhythms. And a lot of these rhythms you're going to get by learning these, what do you call it? All the tunes that we're learning. When you go... Exact rhythm, I moved it to some different notes, and it sounded fucking amazing. No, but it was a viable. It wasn't like, oh God, I'm scared. What am I doing? You know, it was taking something that I knew, and making a variation on it.
It's in the structure.
So there's your structure. You can hold on to it.
Yeah, I like the structure.
And take that and create a variation using, you know, in the confines you have your scale. This if you're really feeling it. And then the rhythms. You know, we're working on very specific rhythms, the 6-beat cycle of the shuffle pattern, and our 5-note pentatonic scale. So you can take a melody and vary it. It doesn't have to be totally improvised. You can poke around until you find something, but then you remember it. Like this thing from Sunny Moon for Two. That's a really cool rhythm, melody that you could throw into any song. Yeah. Like I can, and this is part of what I'm getting at. You can take a little thing like that. And then sometimes that helps unlock it a little bit too. If you know you're coming back to this thing, play something, experiment a little bit, and then come back to it. Experiment a little bit, come back to it.
Yeah.
Right?
This is like a marker on my journey. If I can do that, I promise I'll be happy. So if I ever after that say that I'm like stuck or bored or whatever, I don't believe that. You know, I shouldn't believe that. This is...
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. I hope you get happiness before you can do that, because it's going to be
a while.
Let me do another example. Right? Instead of doing the second part of that melody, there's this big open space. You could go. And then. That's from a Chicken Shack. You can fit them together. It's like a country music song.